Hello everyone, I'm Geek Freak and welcome to the video. Today, I am going to be reacting to Master Meteor's Anime War, Episode 12. But, I'm not going to be doing this alone. I'm also going to be doing a collab with a good pal of mine called Tempest Mask. And he's here with us today. Tempest Mask, please come on in.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're live?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Nah, I'm just kidding. What's up, everyone? My name is Tempest Mask 1000, and today we are indeed doing episode 12. And hoo boy, it's been a long time coming. Let me tell you that much.
Oh, definitely. I cannot wait to get to this. I mean, the last episode, had so much built up to it, and the music, and oh, damn, I really wanted to get to this episode. It was just so good, the last episode. And I mean, what happened in the last episode was just so goddamn good. I mean, there was so many emotions going on. There was so many things going on. I mean, you just couldn't handle it. I mean, I even had a freaking tear jerk when I saw that stuff. And I just want to get to this episode as fast as I can, so we can find out what's going to happen next. What's your take on this, Tempest Mask?
Well, I know that we're definitely going to see Zeno. Now, I always found it interesting how, when it came to Anime War, it kinda kept itself contained in sort of a Dragon Ball Super time period, but never quite set itself at the where point. Except for maybe, sort of, kind of, maybe, Goku Black Ash post whatever. It was always something that was never fully brought up, but I could always tell that it was sort of kept in mind with what was out at the time. I mean, the fact that Goku vs. Saitama had its own Goku Black, which is now renamed to Dark Goku, that was definitely something interesting. I always find it intriguing to see how the fan community sort of takes an idea and interprets it in their own vision, I guess you could say. Like, how we've had those massive amount of fan manga chapters for that one fallen angel called Murno. Whose idea was that anyway? Was it Unreal Entertainment Gaming? Because I don't know. He's always covered those videos, and yet I'm not sure if this was some... Oh. Well, there goes my poster. No, shoutouts to Jump Force. No, was it? I guess it was trying to tell me to get back on track here. My point is that I've seen quite a bit of fan content. And it's always been interesting to see how people interpret ideas at the time. But when it comes to Anime War, it's not only done that, but it's also tried to ramp things up in a sense. It's always been trying to, I guess you could say, make things exciting, very fan servicey. Something that I think can be done quite all right. It's a bit of a tricky thing to handle, sure, a bit of a slippery slope, but when it works, it works. And when you feel the hype, you feel the hype. And that's why I feel like the whole idea of the creator of the Super Dragon Balls being the main villain, the true identity of the evil king, was definitely something I did not expect at all. Other ideas such as showing each of the canon Dragon Ball characters getting new powers, showing how they've developed, even giving Luffy a Gear 5th form, which still at the moment doesn't exist, but we have gotten a new Gear 4th form. Well, I'm not going to say any more, though, because I know Geek eventually has to catch up with One Piece itself. My case in point is that there's definitely been quite a bit of charm to the making of this series, because I can tell that whenever there's an idea thrown out there, regardless of how wacky or ridiculous it might be, it's just something made for the fans at the end of the day, and that's perfectly fine by me. But yeah, back on track. This episode, I definitely feel like it's going to be interesting to see Zeno in action. I personally hope that Master portrays this Zeno as the one we got to know when we first met him at the Universe 6 tournament, because I just cannot get down with Zeno afterwards for whatever reason. I don't mind his character, and I find it funny how Akira Toriyama wanted to make a little tiny overlord that oversees basically all the gods of destructions, but is also neutral as heck. And this guy literally is no different from the Tech race, as in the same people that Tarbell married, because, you know, Yo-Son Goku and his friends return his wife Gurei. The way they look are just so uncannily similar. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was on purpose, but my point being, we're going to probably see Zeno fight, and I'm actually hoping it gets handled quite well, because as much as I don't really see Zeno to be a proper fighter in the actual canon for personal observational reasons or whatnot, it can be done, and, well, we'll just see how that goes. I know this was supposed to be the actual conclusion to Anime War, but instead there was a 13th episode that needed to happen, and, well, it is what it is, but hey.
True.
At least now we know. That's the one benefit of having waited to do it for this long. So
I'd say. And the other thing is, it's not just Zeno there, but it's also his bodyguards. I mean, is his bodyguards going to do something? Because I mean, here's the thing. Even though Zeno is like, you know, like this all-powerful, you know, all-seeing. Okay, not all-seeing. I mean, we don't know what the limit of his power is, but the fact that
I don't think he's all-seeing. Otherwise, because I think that's more of the Grand Priest's job. So to be fair, but yes, go on.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not. Okay. I mean, you know, to an extent. I mean, what I'm trying to get at is that if Zeno is like this all-powerful thing, I mean, this all-powerful god. I mean, just imagine how powerful his guards are. I mean, if he needs bodyguards, I mean, just imagine how powerful, like, you know, actually, no, I mean, why does he need bodyguards if he's like all powerful? I mean, what's going to happen here? I mean, what's going on? I mean, have you ever thought about that?
I kind of did, because when we first got introduced to the scans for Zeno's design back then, I thought that the big cheese was actually what turned out to be the bodyguards. I just thought that the smaller design was maybe an attendant. Well, serves me right to think that. I mean, hey, we had Beerus, and he was actually intimidating in his own right, and despite him not seeming all muscular and stuff like that, I still got the impression that this was a Dragon Ball villain that definitely had something going for him, an air of mystery, if you will, but something that gave me the impression, yeah, this guy must be good. And that was back when we were just being teased about Battle of Gods. Nowadays, I've come to expect that there is clearly a pattern for expectations when it comes to Dragon Ball based content, but in terms of the fan material, I usually consider that realm to be an anything goes sort of category, so who knows, maybe Zeno will have a true power thingy or whatever. Actually, come to think of it, that actually might be the case. I do think I remember seeing a thumbnail back in the day, so you know what? I'm just going to assume there is, just because I do remember seeing a thumbnail maybe some years or so back, but that's all I'm going to say.
Actually, I just thought of something. Now, hear me on this. Okay, what if the bodyguards are like, okay, we all know Zeno is like, yo, this all powerful being, and he can, like, you know, make anything vanish to, you know, anything he wants. But hear me out on this. What if, hear me out, what if the bodyguards are actually part of Zeno? Like, he fuses these guys together to get even more powerful. I mean, did you ever think about that?
I actually have not. That's probably one of the most wackiest thing I've ever heard yet about Zeno. But you know what? We're talking about Anime War here, so I'll keep an eye out on that one. I'll keep an eye out for that one. Yeah. No, we'll have to see about this. Yeah. Clearly there is going to be one more episode after this, so how exactly that turns out, I mean, only we will know once we finally watch this. So I say let's get down to it, because aside from our talk about Zeno, I don't think we're gonna get too much hero action, but hey, that's just me. We'll see.
Okay, so with our said and done, let's get to the video.
Good enough.
So, let's get to Anime War. So, this is Master Media's Anime War, episode 12. Now, on the go, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Go. Oh boy, oh boy.
This is gonna be good. I love that image of Anime War. I mean that is such a cool
logo
thingy there.
Yeah, it is a pretty neat title logo.
That's it. Title logo. That's the word I was looking for.
Title what? Previously on Anime War.
I have to admit, episode 11 was so freaking sweet.
Even though there was a little bit of drag and that we did have to sit through some of our favorite heroes getting killed. And we're probably gonna see it again now that I think about it. Oh geez. Here comes Archon. Okay, now that I think about it, the Natsu's facial reaction does look a little derpy. We might as well get ourselves ready while we still have that previously segment going on.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Oh boy. Oh no, here we go. This was the one you didn't like.
No, I didn't.
Not even Ichigo deserves that gruesome a death.
I know, right?
I mean, sure, he's... Okay, no, then again, Bleach did give him some pretty nasty wounds before. I do recognize that much, but, like, still!
God. I mean, seriously, I'm just upset that my boy Ichigo isn't going to be, isn't going to be in the final battle. I mean, come on, I mean, they've got 2 Naruto characters. Why couldn't it have been, like, Sasuke? I mean, it would have been cool just to have, like, Naruto and Luffy and... No, Ichigo, Luffy, and Naruto. All 3 of these guys firing off the most powerful beam against this guy, but they decided to kill off Ichigo. Come on.
It really does suck.
I know.
But like, you got to remember that up until now, the heroes were always holding their own. So I guess something had to change.
Get your exclusive commemorative Archon t-shirts
Not gonna lie,
now
that looks
for
cool.
a limited time only and a limited supply. Artwork done by Merimo and the design
Oh,
by Game
Neolus
Hunter
actually helped with
Links
that? That's
are
pretty
in the
cool.
Description and
I'd say. At long last. Look at Zeno's face.
His eyebrows, his non-existent eyebrows are twitching.
Oh, look at Goku being all casual.
Yow! That sounded like Chopper just now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hot dang!
Why isn't he here?
Uh-oh.
He currently occupied it in the multi...
Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Okay, so that's why the Grand Priest isn't there.
Go figure! Hot dang!
Hey, look, these guys are even talking. That's amazing. They corrupted the energy of Dark One. That's this moment, you little shit.
Yeah, because Zarma has some unsettled beef. Oh, these are chopper lines. Okay. I can live with that.
Right.
It's a good substitute for the lack of serious Zeno quotes, because there really aren't that much. Oh boy.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Is he gonna try and
Here we
erase
go.
him? I don't think that's gonna work.
Probably. Nope. It's
Of course not!
It's working. I get now. You're prepared for this moment. The god characters for his instant of a Kaijin. They knew what
That's right! Back... Yo! Oh, he's actually gonna show it!
Ah!
See, I didn't think they were gonna show it, but you know what? That's fine. I knew exactly where they were coming from and whatnot, so yeah, that makes sense. You know, I gotta respect that angle.
I knew it. That is so. Oh!
Hey! Guard combat.
Boom!
Woo!
Boom!
Yo! That kind of looked clean.
look at their faces.
Oh, that facial reaction looks ridiculous for an Omni Saiyan.
From the hand.
The hands of God. Oh right, that's the episode title. Roll credits.
Companion. It can't be. He wants to fight one-on-one. What is he, Goku now?
No, they're clearly in sync. Yeah, they're trying to play it smart. That's perfect. I would expect nothing less from the bodyguards of Zeno.
Here we go. Oh, he's done for, man.
Ooh! Oh!
That is so freaking awesome.
How?
Dude, Saitama, Goku, literally everybody had problems with this guy, and Zeno's guards are just slamming him, and everyone's amazed by this.
I love that little martial arts angle. We don't see too much of that in modern day Dragon Ball. Thank God we're getting a little bit of recognition here. Like, sure, Dragon Ball will remember to do it every once in a while. There's no doubt about it, but Akira Toriyama always loved his martial arts movies, so respect to that.
Yeah, we need more martial arts in Dragon Ball Super. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay, he's gone. He's got him.
Is he a quick learner?
How can you adapt that fast?
Oh no.
Uh-oh. God damn.
Holy heck.
Dude,
Oh, look at how they're showing off this light speed.
Unbelievable. What on earth am I witnessing?
Soren is impressed. I mean, he is a, he does follow the path of God after all. Also, you know, he's kind of experiencing divine combat at its finest. Oh man.
I can't even tell who's winning at this point. Dude, he should get like the other bodyguard and help him.
No, the
fight.
plan is for him to jump in at the right moment.
I mean, if this is just one god, I have observed an opening.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
We are the ones who are...
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh!
Shield of God. Boom! He is down! Woo! Of the hands of God.
Oh man.
Oh, Oh!
They're gonna pull off a technique.
Behold. Oh, here we go. What's that jutsu?
Oh yeah, it does look like a jutsu, but it's definitely not.
Oh. Oh no, they're pulling a TN.
I was gonna say, it almost looks like
a
TN.
double!
Oh gosh, it really does kind of look like TN. Oh, but wait.
Oh, here we go. Oh, they're pulling a TN, dude.
What kind of
Double
Ko-Ho
TN.
is this? Oh, wait a minute.
Shiva.
Shiva? Oh! Oh my god!
Woo! God!
Some kind of magnification beam!
Cool. Holy!
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Freaking world! What the hell? God damn, man!
Oh no, the Earth!
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Forget the barrier! How many people just died because of that? Forget the dragon cannon! That just blew away half of the Earth.
You're full of shit. Oh god!
Oh no!
Oh no. No, no, no. Prepare yourself. Oh!
Ooh!
Holy crap! What the hell? Oh.
You know, gotta remember, we watched Omni Broly before this. Just imagine how stronger he could have been if they went that extra direction. That would have been bad.
I want to save this world. Entertain me some more. You're an abomination of evil.
Kyozetsu, like Ozoku.
You two can join me.
Is that their names?
In the universe.
I guess that's their names.
I think so. We can't do that. God, that laugh's so cool.
Oh no. Oh no!
Ouch! God, that must hurt. It can't be. I apologize, my lord. God, dude!
He's standing vigilant.
Oh, miss. Your true form, you keep hidden the gods.
Wow! Oh my god!
What did I say?
What?
What did I freaking say?
What? You called it!
I did. I know I did. God, I mean, okay.
Oh my god!
I know. Oh, here we go.
I'm actually a bit salty. How the hell?
I knew it. I totally called it. I mean, this was just a guess.
Jesus. Ah.
Oh. Yo, what's happening? Reveal your truth.
Disclaimer, we did not watch this episode beforehand. He's not kidding. He took a complete guess.
God, holy hell, check that out.
Oh man. Yeah, that definitely looks like just as I remember it from the thumbnail. Woo!
That looks so cool.
He's like a Mysterio, kind of.
Oh my, yeah.
Whoa!
Goes right to the moon, right into freaking Jupiter, and he's going. Oh holy crap! Oh god damn!
Oh!
Do you see? Holy! He gathered the planets right to. Holy!
How did the sun
Right
knock
to the
supernova from that? Is my question.
Oh, crap baskets.
Okay. You had my interest, but now you got my attention.
Destroy him. So this is God's full power.
Oh.
Letting space on a flicker of the wrist. Also another technique you used.
Man.
That power excites me to the fullest. Hey, what technique he's talking about? Anyone? I'm lost. Ultra Instinct!
Oh! You know what, though? Oh my god, there's the silver eyes! Oh, gosh.
What?
Oh, no!
I'll use that. Oh, is this guy? Oh, OP is
God!
Come on!
Damn it! Okay, you know what?
Well, there you have it, guys. The Omni King versus the evil Omni King, both
Oh,
with
no.
Ultra Instinct in a battle for the
Oh, no.
multiverse,
What's on his
which will be
tablet?
coming to the final episode of Anime War. We're planning on releasing it around March of 2020, but please bear with us because we're working very hard in the background to get to that as well. If you enjoyed this episode, there are donation links.
Oh, yeah,
in the
that,
description. You can
episode
comment.
13 came
Also,
out on
supporting
my,
Master Media on
birthday
Patreon
month.
goes a very long
Huh.
way into helping produce these animations. Don't forget to get your commemorative Archon t-shirt. You can also get that. in the link
Icon.
in the
Yeah,
description
I doubt
of
there was going to be any
Pinterest.com.
chance
Now,
of
for
me
my true
getting that.
fans
Oh,
who
well.
don't skip through this outro stuff. Here's a little taste of episode 13.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Oh. Father and Goku are fusing into an
No! Okay, no wonder he showed the Gogeta thing on the tablet. We're gonna see Gogeta again! Holy heck!
Oh, hell yes!
Oh my
hell freaking
Lord! Also, Trunks is back to his base
I never
form.
thought I'd see
I
with
wonder.
my own eyes the birth of a new creator. So this is the fusion of Father and Goku. The unbelievable, overwhelming
I can't even
power.
recall whether
That
this
looks
is Trunks
so
after
freaking
Black or
cool.
not. Yep.
Holy hell! Oh my god, that was awesome!
Well, that definitely got a lot more reaction out of me, that's for sure. Okay. Wow.
Dude! Holy hell! That was so goddamn good! Okay, who's gonna start? Because I've got a lot to say, but I'm gonna let you go first, my dude.
How the hell did you call it with Zeno fusing with his guards and them being just extensions of himself? How?
Okay, if anyone's thinking, oh, I watched the video prior to the reaction, I didn't do that. I promise you. I swear, I I didn't watch the video and so as no. It just came into my mind. I swear to you. I mean, I was thinking to myself, hold on. If Zeno is all powerful, then why does he need guards? I mean, what's the purpose of them? And I was thinking, maybe that they're actually part of Zeno. I mean, that's the old thing that I got into my head.
Oh, Jesus. That was probably one of the most unexpected guesses that either of us have made, but you know what? Like, and you gotta remember that if you've seen some of our other videos, we've made maybe a couple of guesses before, some of which even we knew were probably not gonna make to the final cut. You know, like, oh my gosh, back then there was a time you thought we were gonna see Gurren Lagann.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I was actually getting my fingers crossed.
You're
for that.
still
I mean, come
hoping
on, a
for
big,
that.
massive
Oh my
giant
god,
marbles.
dude.
I know. I know.
Okay, where do I begin? Well, okay. So, as I mentioned at some point in the video, we actually did see Omni Broly before we saw this episode. Now, my thoughts about this episode was, holy heck, yeah, I guess none of Omni Broly really, ruined the surprise, which is good. I mean, hey, it was educated guess, you know? It was something that I figured, hey, alright, we should have a bit of time to do something. We might as well do Omni Broly. So we did that recording, and then, yeah, there were quite a few things that came to mind with, things I've heard around the block when, we had yet to see the full-on episodes or whatever, I guess you could say. In Omni Broly, we saw Bardock. And I do remember hearing stuff like that at, like... Because, you know, some things that people say are unavoidable. I mean, I know Geek usually does a really good job of trying to avoid that much better than I know I could. So... yeah, I mean, for me, it is what it is, but, like... I'm surprised that none of, like... yeah, I guess you could say I really am surprised that, Omni Broly really didn't, spoil the surprise of Episode 12. Okay. But as for Episode 12 itself... I am a little disappointed that we didn't see the little Zeno try to do something outside of erasing somebody, but... seeing the guards in action was nothing short of awesome. And even though I feel there is something a little bit hammy about the Omni King's true form, they sure made it look epic. And that little extra angle of Ultra Instinct is very interesting. I actually assumed that the guards knew how to use Ultra Instinct as well, but more so in the sense that we didn't have to see their eyes, because that's the one gripe I usually have with people in the community trying to represent Ultra Instinct nowadays. Despite the fact that Goku always has those silver eyes going for him, and then in the mastered state, the white hair, I feel like that I don't know, I really feel like Ultra Instinct isn't really meant to be a transformation. Hear me out, Goku is a Saiyan. And Saiyans are a warrior race, and they usually adapt to things in the most unique of ways. The fact that there existed a Super Saiyan God form, the fact that it became its own thing, the fact that it is its own thing. Like, I could imagine a Saiyan could learn how to use God power and not need to tap into Super Saiyan God in doing so. But Super Saiyan God still exists, and it does pertain to that whole plane of God energy. So I always feel like for Goku and Saiyans with Ultra Instinct, it's the reason that Goku changes is that it's probably just a little special exception for him, and that's perfectly fine. But I feel like when it comes to everyone else, there doesn't have to be the silver eyes. Now, I'll let this slide because this is the Omni King's true form, and I'll be fair in saying... oh, well, I keep saying I'll be fair, excuse me. That I don't mean to come across a little too judgmental, excuse me. My point is, it looks alright on the Omni King because his true appearance, his little true form thing, it's like a celestial body, and that actually gives it a really nice mystical look when it does not show just the solid white eyes. The fact that you can see kind of both is pretty okay. But yeah, you know, my point is, I feel like the guards must have been using Ultra Instinct in the non-physical change variant, which also they clearly use the martial arts style of the gods, which is epic. And their little special technique, they didn't have to show it off, but man, that was wacky. I just wish it didn't destroy half of the Earth, but I see what they're trying to do here. If you want to show a god's battle done right, there has to be some kind of damage, because we're talking about the highest of high on Dragon Ball God hierarchy right now. I just really am glad that we didn't see any innocent victims before they got fried. They just showed it and it was over with. But man, it kind of bugs me that none of the heroes are even acknowledging that. Whoa, boy howdy boy. Also, showing the Grand Priest trying to contain the multiversal balance was also a nice little nod to the fact that he's...
Yeah. I was wondering where the hell he was.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, I guess maybe Whis did mention what everyone else was doing when he showed up, but I don't know, man. But yeah, the martial arts was the highlight of this episode. I was expecting I wasn't expecting any kind of action to come from the heroes, and I was correct. And that's okay, because I knew that with a specific focus on divine combat, that was going to hopefully be entertaining, and it was. But showing true form Zeno manipulating the orbit of the planets of the solar system just so Archon could crash into them and then into the sun... And honestly, what did he even need to do that?
Was insane. That was insane, man.
That
was absolutely insane.
I mean, to the max. But I'm just wondering, did he even need to shift the other planets? But I mean, I guess it was to try and keep him from breaking out of his trajectory. I don't know. There's just so much going on, though, and you know what? That's the kind of charm behind Anime War. You can. I feel like I can, while there are things to criticize, it always falls back to that particular charm of this fan series.
Definitely. I mean, I could not get over how freaking cool everything was. I mean, it's like, oh, okay, they're gonna start fighting, and I was like, yeah, the gods ain't gonna last long. But no, they actually did do a really, really good job. I mean, all the heroes, were just like helpless. I mean, everyone was just like firing blasts at this guy, and they was like trying their best and everything, and nothing worked. But when they came in, we was thinking, let me guess, they're gonna fail too. But no, they didn't. I mean, even Zeno himself said, oh, they're the strongest in the multiverse, and they're actually trying. Says, okay, we're going to go 1-on-1, and you know, he was winning. He was winning, and then the other guy came in, and then oh my god, that was the most incredible thing ever when they did that double attack thing, and it destroyed like half of the earth. I mean, that was just incredibly insane. I was like, what the hell, man? That was so cool. Sorry, I'm just getting over. But goddamn, that was so cool.
Did Master ever
Absolutely
mention
not.
something about Tien and Omni Broly? Because I actually forgot that part. But if he did, I can see why. Because there was the Shiva attack definitely had a bit of Shinki Koho behind it, or Neo Tri-Beam for all of those who prefer the Funimation dialect.
I have absolutely no idea if that's the case, but there was definitely some TN there. I mean, maybe it was because they wanted to do the full power. Like one was like aiming, and the other one was like, okay, I'm gonna fire my energy and let's do it all together. And then bam! I mean, oh man, I just couldn't get over it. I was like, what the hell, man? I mean, I was so insane. I was just insane.
Nice. I tried saying something, but I just couldn't. An interesting detail was that they had Archon mention what Mastar clearly intended as names for the two of those guards, which is something that I also find interesting. There are small details given to the things that you don't necessarily have to look for, which is okay.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I mean, they have names. I mean, did anybody in the fandom ever think, okay, what are these guys' names? I mean, what's their names in the show? I mean, has anybody in the entire fandom ever said, yeah, what are these guys' name in Dragon Ball Super? I mean, has anybody ever thought about that? I bet you they. I bet
mean,
nobody
I
asked.
doubt it, because it's just one of those details where you don't have to, though. But here it's just done as a way of saying, oh hey, yeah, I recognize these guys don't have names, let's give them some. And sure, it's only mentioned once, but like, you know, just something I thought I'd point out. But yeah, wow. Just wow. I can see why this was called the Hands of God, because not only are the bodygods the Hands of God, but they literally are an extension of God. So, clever wordplay with the title, with the episode title right there. Also, this is probably one of those other instances where, for once, the creator of this series did a more than one word episode title. Because a lot of the others, the Divine Hero aside, were just one word. So, yeah, there we go.
It's just so amazing, and I just love how we just like push them into the sun. I mean, that was just incredible, that. And I mean, everybody's faces when Zeno was kicking Icon. What's his name again? Icon. That's it. Icon.
I mean, you can always just call him Zarma, because you can only assume that he's got to be the dominant personality in control of this. But technically, the fusion's name is Archon.
But you have to admit, I mean, this was just nothing but absolute pure, coolness. That's what it was. I mean, just think about this for a second. I mean, Zeno comes in. Is like, okay, I'm gonna race you, and nothing happens because he's immune to all that now because of the power that he stole. But and then the guards come in and it says, okay, 1-on-1, blah blah blah, and fighting. I mean, it's just mad. It's just really mad. I mean, it kind of makes you think, okay, hold on, if these bodyguards. No, if Zeno can't erase him, and these bodyguards are like having trouble now, and Zeno has to fuse with his bodyguards to try and like keep up with this guy, and that's failing. So how the hell are our heroes how are our heroes going to beat this guy? I mean, it kind of makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Do you know something? I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to give this this episode I think I'll give it a because of how freaking cool it is, and all this detail and all this stuff that's been happening in here. I'm definitely gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, I would have loved to have seen more of an extent on this, but given what we've got, it's good. So yeah, I would have loved to have seen more, with the guards and Zeno and with fighting with these guys. So yeah, it's going to be a 9 out of 10 for me.
Oh Jesus, where do I stand on this one then? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you there. A 9 out of 10. I mean, it's funny, really. I know I'm usually a little more I know I usually try to be a little more perceptive and try to see where I stand when it comes to the presentation of an episode and its writing. But I think I kind of didn't care as much about that one because the pacing was just so much more of an improvement than episode 11's. And, well, sure, episode 11, I guess, was trying to take that slow burn approach while also trying to stomp in the display of power that Archon holds over our heroes. And that, like I said, I got nothing against that, but I legitimately feel as though the pacing really took my mind off of everything else. I could probably care less about looking at the art, studying the animation, and all that other stuff just because my mind was just trying to keep up with the speed, I guess, and it just felt good that way, I guess. So, you know what? I can't argue with this one. I'm with Geek here. I'm also gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, it was just so damn good. I just love it.
And just to think that we have one episode after this one, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna have some guest animation. So I'm more than looking forward to that.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, brother. Well, looks like we better get this one ready. So, little word of notice. Geek and I are recording episode 12 for his channel, but next time, I almost said tomorrow, we are going to record episode 13 today, but next time, we are going to purposely try to coordinate the reaction upload to both of our channels, because this is indeed the final episode of Anime War. And while all good things must come to an end, it's really, yeah. I feel like there's nothing better than to do it this way, just to cap off the journey on how far we've come. I know that I never did proper videos for episodes 1 and 2, but I'm perfectly fine with that, quite honestly. Because at the end of the day, you know, I always enjoyed doing this collaboration series. And I know it won't be the last time. I'm sure there will always be other things for us to do. I know that Geek was a guest when I did my first and currently only uploaded episode of my attempted QCast podcast, so that was still a fun time, but yeah. I feel like to cap off this little collab series between us, we will definitely have a video for each of us on our channel. It's going to be both our reactions still merged into one, but we're going to try. I think what we'll do is we're going to try and give it our own little aesthetic touches, meaning that I guess it'll all depend on how we decide to edit things together, really. Yeah, just for those curious, there will be an episode 13 reaction between us for both of our channels, so look forward to that.
Oh, definitely, and I can't wait to get to it. What a journey.
I knew that I had to go back to one of my more classic looks for this face cam reaction clip, so yeah, a little classic Tempest, if you will. Not exactly the same, but it's as close as I can get it to. Alright then, well, that is all for me, so I guess we should wrap this up. That was Anime War Episode 12, Hands of God. That was our reaction. We hope you guys enjoyed it. My channel, of course, is Tempest Mask 1000. You're obviously watching this on GF17's channel. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed today's video. And with that, I wish you all a safe and epic day. So until next time.
I'm Geek Freak.
Ciao, amici.
Peace out.
Thank you guys for watching.
And if there's a series you want me to check out and review and give my thoughts on it, or if there's a top 10 list you want me to do, or any reactions, or responses, or rants on anything geeky, just leave links and comments in the comment sections below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, put the bell on, share this video, and leave a comment in the comment sections below. And as for my social medias, I'm literally freaking everywhere! I'm on most video platforms, social medias, forums, and support sites. It's best to pause the video and see where I am. Literally all of this is down in the description box below. So if you want to go and check those out, please do. I'm Geek Freak. Peace out.